I'm Breanna, and this is my second video that's documenting my Bell's palsy. We are now, I've hit the 9th week now, so it is March 23 today, and this is kind of to tell, since last time I covered a lot of the physical effects on me, now I'm going to talk about some of the treatments that I've tried, so that if you have Bell's palsy, maybe you can look into these, and I'll tell you how they worked out for me. I've kept seeing the ophthalmologist and the ear, nose, and throat doctor because the ophthalmologist needs to keep checking out the cornea in my eye to make sure that that's healthy. And so far everything's been going well. And with the ear, nose, and throat doctor, he checks out my ear because since I have Bell's palsy and the muscles on this side of my face aren't able to work, then there's actually a couple muscles in your ear that contract against really loud noises. So now that those muscles don't get the message to work from my nerve, then a lot of loud noises are now really loud to me. Like at basketball games, and if people are cheering, or just a lot of loud noises come extremely loud to me. So I keep getting that checked out, and they just keep making sure that everything's healthy there. For actually treating my Bell's palsy, I've tried the chiropractor, and I've gone there a series of times. What he does is he adjusts my neck, and he also puts infrared next to my ear right here. That's where that nerve comes out of the bone, that 7th cranial nerve, and that's supposed to stimulate blood flow. I didn't see any progress with the chiropractor. You can try it if you want, but it didn't really help me any, so I don't think I'm going to be going there anymore. I keep going to physical therapy because what they do is they stimulate the different muscles in my face, and they get kind of a probe, and what they do is they kind of shock that muscle so that it can contract so that those muscles won't die, because if the muscles atrophy before the nerve gets better, then my face will never really be able to function the same way. So we try to keep the muscles alive, and I do that 2 or 3 times a week. Since I stopped seeing the chiropractor, I'm looking into acupuncture, and I've heard some people try that and it works, and for other people it doesn't, but we might look into that and try it out and see how it goes. Now I'm going to talk about some of the emotional effects of having Bell's palsy. For the most part, everything's totally fine. Sometimes it gets really frustrating though, not being able to smile or show different facial expressions, like sometimes I can be really sarcastic with my friends and stuff, but then after you make a sarcastic joke, then your face says, haha, just kidding, I'm being sarcastic. You probably don't realize it, because I never realized it, but your face does show that you're just kidding. Now when I make a sarcastic remark, people are like, really? Is that what you really think? And sometimes that can get kind of confusing, and people have come up to me and been like, I really can't tell when you're joking or not anymore, because your face just won't show it. That can get kind of frustrating sometimes when I'm not being clear with people as far as that goes. I'm usually totally fine with people asking me questions about, like, how come I look a little different and stuff like that. Usually that's not a big deal because I have so many supportive family members and friends and all that. It's just when people ask really rudely, like, what's wrong with your face? That can get kind of awkward. But for the most part, that hasn't been a big deal because I've had so many really supportive people by my side, and it's really incredible how many people have been just being there for me whenever I need them to, or they help make life a little bit easier, because sometimes it's really difficult to deal with the whole Bell's palsy thing. And just their prayers have really helped me out, and if you prayed for me, I'd really like to thank you, because your prayers have been answered. God's been giving me so much peace about this whole thing, and He's given me a lot of strength in being able to deal with it all, that I know that I would not be able to deal with it if I didn't have the peace that God's given to me. So thank you so much for your prayers. But yeah, that's that update for the 9-week mark, and I'll let you know if there's any more progress. I'll probably have another video in a couple more weeks to let you guys know what happens, and if I've tried any more treatments for it, because everything's pretty much the same. I haven't regained any more movement from my face, so I will let you know when I do. Thank you.